Court is calling 2025 CR 003866 State versus Christina Garza. Could I have parties announced?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Elizabeth Russell for Christina Garza.
And are you Christina Garza?
Yeah.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
We have, Judge.
Court will find that the
Diving into another courtroom showdown, and this one starts with a serious felony. Possession of a controlled substance up to 400 G. That's not just a bad weekend. That's a potential 20 year sentence. So, buckle up. This isn't traffic court.
discovery. Ms. Garza, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Your Honor, we are waiving the repeater enhancement.
Any objection?
No objection from defense.
All right. Did you review the admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand your charge with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4,200 grams, that's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, pay attention here. The judge just explained deferred adjudication. That's a legal loophole of hope. If she completes probation successfully, there's no final conviction. But if she messes up, boom, up to 20 years behind bars. High risk, high reward.
Silent. Did you understand by entering this plea you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has, Judge.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Ms. Garza, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, there's a $2,000 fine and state recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Judge.
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pre-trial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 6 years. There be 200 hours of community service restitution, TAP evaluation, no contact with Miller Park or 2802 MLK Drive, and the moral recognition therapy course. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Judge.
State any evidence?
State offer states 1 in attachment.
No objection.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge. We waive PSI.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. My client has been a drug addict since she was 15. She hit a rock bottom, and we've submitted evidence to you that she voluntarily submitted herself to drug treatment. She's submitted a hair follicle test as of May 2025. And if you tested her today, she would test absolutely clean for absolutely everything. That includes marijuana, that includes THC, that includes CBD.
This right here, this is the emotional pivot. The defense paints a picture of redemption. From addiction since Panrat, rehab, to parenting programs, and even college, it's not just a plea deal anymore. It's a human story. But is it enough to earn the judge's trust?
She believes that she will be successful on probation because of the commitments that she has made to both herself and to her family. And she really has already seen the success of making those life changes. She is in a part-time program through which college? I'm sorry. SNHU for substance abuse counseling. And she has a full-time job, and she is on a road to reunification with her child. She fully believes that she'll be successful on probation because of the choices that she made voluntarily, and has seen your rulings in the court and the conditions that you've required of people, and know that she can be successful in this.
All right.
And we actually submitted to you with.
I have those. Yes. All right. So how old is your child?
She's going to be 6 on 27.
Okay. So are you having visitation with her through CPS, or what's going on with that?
With Mary Contreras, I'm sorry, with Mary Contreras through Blue House, they're doing reunification therapy. She has not been in her child's life since she was 6 months, mostly due to the substance abuse. Because she has been able to provide those steps and that progress, that reunification therapy has started. She has one scheduled.
This judge is giving more than a sentence. She's giving a roadmap to redemption. Parenting classes, trade school, no contact ordinance, and tight restrictions. And listen closely to those hours of community service can shrink down to 0 if Christina proves she's serious. That's real incentive.
And I'm glad they're doing reunification therapy with you, because sometimes people want to come in and they want to act like they've been there forever. And you can't do that. You got to meet us in her growth and where you are in your growth. Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. There's a $2,000 fine that will be probated. 4 years deferred adjudication. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There is to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. If you provide proof that you've completed it within this year, then the court will count that as your parenting classes. You understand? So how far did you go in school?
I got my GED.
All right. So what is your goal in life?
I have a full-time job.
All right. Doing
We'll
what?
address that in a second. We'll address that. I know you're freaking out.
Yeah.
We'll address it in just a second.
So what do you want to do with what is the big picture? What is your dream job?
I want to be a substance abuse counselor. That's
All
what
right.
I'm responsible for.
So the court will deduct 100 hours from the community service restitution once you provide proof of completion of parenting classes. The remaining 100 hours will be deducted if you obtain some type of trade school certificate or certification in your field of choice. There's to be no contact with, have you had any contact with Elizabeth Rios?
No.
All right. So there's to be no contact with Elizabeth Rios or Miller Park or 2802 MLK Drive. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. Probation, is there anything else? All right, is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
Yes, Judge. And so she does work as a home health care provider. She has worked hard to get this job. I understand. She's worked hard to get this job, and a part of her ability to be successful in her sobriety has been the ability to provide for herself and hopefully pay for this reunification. With permission of her patients, will the court allow her to continue working?
Hold up. Plot twist. Christina already works in home health care, but the judge just banned it. Why? Because she's a convicted felon around vulnerable people. the only way out. She needs written permission from patients and their families. That's not just paperwork. That's trust in writing.
But you have to get a letter from whoever you're caring for. And that letter has to let them know specifically what you're charged with, what you're on probation for. I'm not saying I'll do it, but I'll consider it. And I'm definitely not going to do it if the state is not in agreement with them. Because one of the things, my job is to protect the community, and being around vulnerable persons when you have felonies, that's tough for me. So usually no employment with children or home health care providers. You understand? It's to be a letter from the employer that you work for who's sending you out, and also a letter from the people that you're providing care for.
And we have provided the letter from the employer. We will provide the specific letters from the patients that she cares for. Is the state in agreement if she has those letters?
Well,
I would have to review them first.
Mhm.
Okay,
All right. Anything else?
we'll do our part.
All right. Is there anything else you need from the court?
This court isn't about locking people up. It's about second chances, but it demands accountability. The judge says it best. If you're about to relapse, don't hide it. Call, get help, and that might just save you from prison.
And because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right. So here's the thing. In this court, communication is key. To be successful, you need to stay in contact with probation. If there's an issue, let probation officer know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can come to me. If you ever think that you're about to use, pick up the phone, call your probation officer. They're going to try to get you help. What I can tell you in this court, if people use, all you have to do is pick up probation and say, hey, I think I'm going to use. They're not going to file a motion to revoke. You know what they're going to do? They're going to come to me with the compliance hearing saying, hey, this person thinks they're about to use. What can we do to help them? You understand? But if you don't call them, there's nothing we can do. All right. Good luck to you.
Judge, I did have one additional thing.
Sure.
She resides in Abilene.
Mhm.
And so we would request permission for her probation to be transferred to Abilene.
All right. And what county is that?
Taylor.
I'm sorry.
Taylor.
All right. And then we can do transfer to Taylor
Sorry.
County. No problem. And Abilene.